You were with us from the beginning, when this building was but a dream. You were with us as we hit milestone after milestone. We are very thankful to have had you with us on this journey. Now Autumn Leaves is blessed to present the finished building.
I share the sentiments in the book of Numbers. What hath God wrought? God has wrought miracles here in the town of Rangiora. Miracle upon miracles. What we're about to show you, God gets the glory. Come and we'll show you the finished project. Just as we come into the foyer area here, I'd like to take you through into the reception area. This is the new reception desk. It's set up for wheelchairs, it's set up for a counter and a high counter. This is actually a piece of rimu that came out of the original house. So this has got to be over 100 years old. And we wanted to preserve a little bit of the old building and the new here. And then we move on around the book room here. We have a wide range of literature here. We have Bibles and study materials. We have second-hand books. We have health materials, and we have media, DVDs and CDs, small giveaway booklets, health booklets, family materials, and children's materials. So the bookshop is over double the size, which is allowing us to expand our range considerably, mainly for what we've been able to do, but also to expand into the area for the public to come in. Come out to the bulk storage and we'll show you the boxes. Again, we've over doubled the bulk storage area here. It's storage for books, but it's also storage for our plant and our material as well. We've put our workshop down the back here. If we've got anything out the front we want to work on, whether it's a vehicle or whether it's making something, a backdrop or a prop, here's our little engineering workshop here. This is where the packing is done. When Lena gets emails or phone calls, she'll come through here with the materials, pack them up. They'll go into courier bags and then they'll go out ready for freight on its way out. We've got a window here. This is, again, all completed now so that Lena can see if there's any, or those who are packing the materials can see if there's any customers coming in. Behind the reception area, we have the admin office. That's where the bookwork is done for the ministry. And then beside that is a now completed office for Damon. He's got a prime spot here, actually, because he can view right out into the book room, who's coming through the doors. So that's his completed office. And beside Damon's office, we go into the studio. So now we come into the now completed studio. This is a facility we didn't have at all at our old home. And this is a huge asset to us to be able to expand in the area of media. We see the painting's finished, the vinyl is on the floor. The reason we went with vinyl on the floor and not carpet is that with the carpet it takes out some of the high sounds. We did some research on studios that had had carpet down and vinyl, but they chose to go to the vinyl because, especially for pianos, it keeps the sound alive. Sounds beautiful in here. With the sound engineering about completed, the piano's got a beautiful tone. You know, it was a pipe dream that we could have a piano here, a grand piano. I said to the staff one worship, I said I'd love to have a grand piano. It just gives a professional touch when filming speakers and events. I had a really close friend of ours, he came to us and said, I'd like to do a recording in the studio when it's finished. I said, by all means. I said, we don't have a piano. He said, well, let's do something about it. And I said, go ahead, we'll support, we'll help, we'll do all we can. So he really instigated that, and he worked on organising this piano, and we helped him, went and found the piano. And here it sits in the studio now. It's an asset to us. It'll be an absolute asset to this ministry. For the recording, for any events we have in this room, I'm very grateful to our dear friend to be able to be part of this, be instrumental in helping this come to fruition, a reality. With the studio finished, we need studio storage, and here is the completed studio storage room. And of course, a major part of the studio is to have the control room, so come into the control room. This is where it will be set up to be able to, we've got the major window here that looks out into the studio so that those doing the videoing can keep a watch out what's happening out there. And the editing suite will be here at the end. As you can see, we've started to put some soundproofing in here, so that gives a clear feedback so we don't get resonance even in this room. So there's got to be sound control in this room as well as out in the studio. So from the studio and the control area, we'll come down to the other offices here. As you can see now, the painting's completed, carpet's down. This is my own office. The beauty about this office is that I can also do my office work, but I can have people here and we can have meetings and discussions if need be. So next door is the computer room. This is Kent's desk where he does a lot of the computer maintenance, he does the programming work, he does the technical and the engineering work in the computers. Malcolm's desk over here where he's doing advertising material. And here Michelle is doing the editing work for us. She does work for First Light, for our YouTube channel. She'll be moving out of here soon into the control room. Next door, we have a door between these two offices. It's the production room. And this is the production room where we do media and print reproduction. And this is where Peter works at his desk at the hub of the production room. So coming out of the production room, we go now into the completed amenities area. These are the facilities. The sign on the door tells what it is. And this is the completed kitchen. And coming out of the amenities area back into the hallway, we have the technical cupboard. This is the network and the data hub. So come upstairs. Because as you can see by this, the handrail is on, the carpet's down, painting's obviously finished, so we've got a completed staircase. So this is the upstairs. It's got 3 offices. It has some facilities here. Come into the meeting room. This is where we have our worships, this is where we have our lunches, staff meetings are all done in this room. Off that we have storage. We haven't got this fully set up yet and shelved out, but this is going to be ministry storage. We'll take you through to the next office. This is currently being used for storage at present. And down the hallway to the 3rd office upstairs. Nice and bright from the front, it's got its own window and there's good storage area in the back. So now as you can see, the physical building is actually completed now and it's functioning. We have our full code of compliance and we're open to the public. So we come outside now to the finished product. The car park is down, the lines are in the car park, plants are in, grass is down. We even have some little flowers that have brightened the place up and it softens the edges. The signs are going up at present. We have our temporary sign is already up and running. This will be replaced by a new digital sign. In the bottom section of it, we can change every day to advertise a product, give some quotes of inspiration and hope, and the new signs to go up on the building as well. So we come to the conclusion of this project. There's been a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of expense go into it, but here we've come to the conclusion, the physical conclusion of this building. There's still some financial needs, yes there are. So we want to welcome each and every one of you. If you're passing through this way, call in. We'd love to see you and show you around. We give all the glory to God for this project. It's an amazing miracle that He has performed. And now it's up to us to use this building to be able to push this word out while we have a little bit of time left. I want to also thank you, each and every one who have given physical help, prayer support, financially. It is greatly appreciated. It means an awful lot to us. And may we then respond and give what we can out to the country of New Zealand and beyond.